So we're gonna be analyzing the markets for the month of June, and I'm gonna be on NASDAQ as well as DAX30. I'll see if I can squeeze in gold, but probably I will. I just want to predict it for the month and see if we can really get an overall direction of where the month is going. In fact, in this week, the first week of June, we do have NFP on the Friday, so definitely it is gonna set a very big sentiment for our overall direction as well. So definitely I'm looking forward to that, but I want to break it down technically for you. So if you're a beginner, intermediate, or even an advanced trader, this is going to help you so much. Do comment down below on where you see overall where the market is going, and definitely I'm most excited about this. Okay, so we are on NASDAQ. As you can see, I'm just going to zoom in. We are on the monthly chart right now, and I just want to break down a few things over here that we see. Already we can see that the market has broken up, or has rather broken previous higher highs, as you can see over here, so that we have a break of structure. We do have this overall impulse over here. Let me just take these tools. We do have this overall impulse where the market broke that. We did have a small pullback, and having a small pullback, we can see it has the characteristics of what we call a small pullback, right? It would be what we call a deep pullback. Okay, this will be what we call a small pullback. And of course, I see the very same pattern over here where we do have what we call a small pullback. So this small pullback, as we can see, it is already taken up the high of this candle over here, giving us what we call a bullish engulfing candlestick. Now, those of you who are well acquainted with candlesticks, you know very well that a bullish engulfing simply means that we are going higher. We may have pullbacks, but definitely I see the market going higher. Now, there's a very interesting sentiment that I feel right now that may take place because due to engulfing patterns, especially when they open like this. For example, it may pull back all the way to this candlestick body over here just to mitigate that area, so something of this sort, and then go higher. Okay, it's still a bullish engulfing pattern over there, but yeah, but let's see how it goes now with other time frames. I'll just take that into consideration. So with other time frames, we can clearly see that the market looks like it has retested this higher high over here. So I spoke about a small pullback, so we can see that we did have a fair value gap over here. The market went and filled that fair value gap, and we're going, or it looks like we're going higher. But my sentiment on this, family, is that we might not be going higher as of right now. I want to go all the way to the daily time frame because it's quite clear in what structure is doing there. So we did have those higher highs, the market broke structure, came back, but I want to take your attention somewhere. Look at where I highlighted the body of that monthly candle was, the previous body of that monthly candle, and that's where we have a demand level there, and this demand level was not mitigated. So it may come across as a very recognizable pattern to many smart money traders, for example. And I just want to pull back over here, delete that. We can clearly see where that zone is. Okay, we do have this unmitigated zone of a demand, and therefore we can also see that this can actually be a point where it was just inducing a lot of us to think we are buying further. We may buy further, but there is a point where we are gonna sell this week. I just wanna see something. Let me just, okay, so that's how it looks so far. It did actually use this demand level to sort of buy, but we have this unmitigated demand level from the daily time frame that we can see. Okay, and I'm looking forward to the market actually just tapping into this supply over here. I will just show you right now with the Fibonacci what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, that's the supply over there. I'm just gonna mark it for you guys, and I'm looking forward to the market tapping in right here. I'll probably do a fundamental analysis predicting NFP, so I'll do a follow-up video at least the day before that can also give us overall sentiment of what will be happening the rest of the month as well. So be tuned in for that as well. But technically this is exactly what I'm seeing, and I don't want to deny that what the market is showing me. Okay, so we can clearly see I'm expecting the market to fill in that supply and sort of just come all the way right here, and then we go higher into new higher highs. Already we do have sort of a bearish structure over here in terms of sells. We do have higher highs, lower lows, which can be a change of character, lower high, and we do have a lower low. So over here we may be creating a lower high and of course a new lower low over there. Then we sort of have a long or deep pullback, and then we can go higher. So that's how I understand that what would happen on the market. Technically, that's what I see. I may be wrong. Please don't take my word for it. This is just analysis, forecasting. I only react to what the market does. So I am a reaction trader in the sense that I react to what price action does, and I take a decision based on that. So I haven't had any reaction. So if I have the market pull into this, I know for sure I'll wait for a candlestick that will tell me what's happening on that zone, and I take that sells, and then of course I can sort of just hold it all the way here and then eventually just buy. But of course this is the 4 hours, so every 4 hours we're expecting a candlestick to form. Okay, so I'm doing this video on Monday in the London session, so but I don't want to put a lot of analysis over here, but we can clearly see what happened in the markets. Now let's go to DAX30. We may also get a similar sentiment over there. So I'm just gonna go switch to not the weekly, actually the monthly, then I can go to DAX. Okay, DAX is a very similar situation. It's been bullish. DAX has been incredibly bullish for this past month. As you can see over here, it's been buying. It only had one pullback into a fair value gap, and of course we are having that bullish. I want to go all the way to the daily time frame. We do see a sort of engulfing, but I want to get more information on what the market has to do. Now I'm identifying what we call so there's a candlestick formation called a 3 bearish Herman, right? Or something of that sort, where you have 3 candlesticks like this. When they appear, you know as a trader that you are going to be getting sells, and therefore I see that pattern. Hopefully I can put a picture of those type of candlesticks. These 3 types of candlesticks, they are indicating that the market is going to sell, then violently buy. Okay, so the buys that I'm seeing here that may take place is around about this level. If we can highlight the whole demand zone, looks like this. So I'm expecting DAX30. It's a very simple thing on my side that I want to break down. I'm expecting DAX30 to sort of just sell within the zone of demand, then violently buy. So that's the weekly time frame, but let's go all the way to the daily time frame. I would just want to see. Now I'm not expecting this analysis that I'm doing to take place within a week or so. This can be a long 3 weeks. People in my mentorship can attest to that. We've been holding USD chef for about a month now, so it's going to be actually a month and a week right now, and I'm expecting to take profits around about NFP. So that being said, I'm expecting NFP to sell on the dollar and of course buy on your NASDAQs and your commodities. But again, I'll get more confirmation as it goes, as the week goes. So I do have a supply over there, and that supply we can clearly see where the market actually, or what it did. It's a very beautiful formation. The market broke that lower low over here, giving us a nice change of character. In fact, the actual change of character is this lower high, but this can be a minor change of character, if you can put it like that. But I will not label it for the sake of argument's sake, but just to know, this is where the market clearly is on the daily time frame. It may push in just 50% into the zone, and then we can actually sell into this area of this big demand. I do see breakers over here and fair value gaps, so it may actually just use that in order to buy even further more. Okay, so I'm gonna stop on DAX30, but yeah, I'll do more of this. At least I'll update you week by week what I see in the markets. I'll do weekly focused. I just want to be consistent. I've been busy a lot in the background. As you guys know, we do have an EA that we've been working on, and we've recently launched it. It's doing amazing stuff. We've been busy with that. Now that we're done, I'm just gonna mainly concentrate on pumping content for you guys in order for you to grow in technical analysis, fundamental, as well as just self-development as a trader. So make sure you subscribe, like, and follow us for more content. Thank you.